In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can overcome jealousy and insecurity in your relationship forever. Okay, jealousy in my past relationships was a huge challenge for me. And probably most of you know that already, hence this YouTube channel. But literally, I ended like 99% of my relationships due to my own jealousy and insecurity. So, thankfully, though, like I learned from all that and have a much better understanding of what jealousy really is and how someone can conquer it. So, I'll show you exactly what you need to do. And by the end of this video, like literally starting today, you can wipe away all the jealousy in your life forever and start to experience real fun and real excitement, not only in your relationships, but in your life too, just like I have. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump right in, shall we? So as I said before, my life was always plagued with jealousy. Like from the moment of my first relationships all the way up until my current relationship, like I would always be feeling jealous, literally all the time. I'd hate to go out to places with my girlfriend. Like I'd get so jealous if people even looked at her. Like they didn't even have to come up and talk to her and hit on her. It was just if someone looked at my girlfriend, I would just get filled with so much jealousy, so much anger. So, in order to stop that from happening, I got to the point where I stopped wanting to go to places. I wanted to keep my girlfriend like all to myself. And here was the thing though, the interesting thing. So I was kind of externalizing everything. So I thought, oh shoot, well, if we're not going out anymore, no guys will look at her anymore, and I won't get these jealous feelings anymore. So I'll be cured at the end. If only it were that easy, right? So we stopped going out, we stopped doing these things, but it didn't work. Some weird things kind of started happening instead. My jealousy found another way to grab a hold of my life. And I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but I started getting jealous of my girlfriend, my significant others, whatever it was, when they were more successful than I was. Like if they got like a job promotion or things like this, more money, an award of some sort, instead of feeling proud and feeling happy for them, I got angry and I got jealous of them. Like it was that bad. My jealousy was that bad. And that's kind of the key that a lot of people don't understand is they externalize that jealousy and think that these things are happening, and in order for me to stop feeling jealous, I need to stop these things from happening. But jealousy is going to find a way to grab you no matter what. Sorry to interrupt, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but it would mean so much to me if you could take a fraction of a second and like this video real quick. Okay, YouTube's algorithm loves likes, they love comments, and the more you do this, the more YouTube puts this video out to more people to see. So if you're willing to do that real quick, again, a fraction of a second, if you could do that right now, it would mean the absolute world to me for you to support this channel. So thank you. Let's get back to it. Again, my jealousy kind of switched to different forms in my life, and another form that it took was the form of retroactive jealousy. And retroactive jealousy means that I would find out things about my partner's past, like past relationships, past sexual experience, things like that. And it would be all I would ever think about. I tried to rationalize these situations, be okay with these situations, and it would just, again, plague me with more and more jealousy. I thought about it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It would fill me with such an extreme anxiety and pain every single time I thought about something from their past relationships. And again, I didn't know how to get out of all this jealousy. And I would continue to externalize it. So I'd put the blame on my partner. Like I would say, it's your fault that I feel this way. It's your fault that, a guy came up to you and talked to you when we were out on the town. Okay, it's your fault for having this ex-boyfriend who's an a-hole and still tries to contact you or something, right? It's always your fault. It was always their fault. So I guess the question would come up then, how did I get this jealousy to finally go away? And the answer was very simple. I would break up with them. Okay? I would end the relationship. And again, that was my externalization. Like it was a mess. I was a mess. Like I thought this was the only way that I could feel relief and feel like myself again was to just break up with them, because again, I thought that the reason I felt this way was external. It was completely their fault. But after this happened several times, like one relationship to the next relationship to the next relationship, I started realizing like, like maybe this isn't them, maybe it's me. And that's when I realized and that I really needed to start looking at myself and understand myself and seeing how I actually felt about myself deep down. And that's why I came to the full realization that if you are insecure in your relationship, it's not about your relationship, it's about you. Okay? It all starts and ends from the inside. So I knew if, I wanted to start feeling better about my relationships and stop all these jealous and insecure feelings, I needed to start feeling better about myself, because everything starts and ends with you. Everything starts and ends with us on the inside, not just relationships, not just jealousy, everything. That is the absolute underlying truth in life. Okay? What you feel on the inside reflects to your outer world. And so kind of when I was out of these relationships, when I was single, I started working on myself a little bit. Like personal development, going to the gym, working out, reading, books on self-improvement and things like that, hitting the like button. See what I did there? But for real, if you haven't already, can you? And things of that nature, you get it. But here's my problem is that I would soon find out that the reason I was kind of feeling this way was I saw a relationship as my ultimate goal. So when I got into a relationship, I would kind of say, to myself, yes, woohoo, mission accomplished, right? And then I'd stop working out so much. I'd stop investing the time in myself so much. I stopped the self-focus and the self-development. And very soon into the relationship, I'd start feeling jealous and insecure all the time again. Okay, it was a very deadly cycle. So I had to come to learn that in my life, the relationship is not the goal. Okay? The ultimate goal is not to be in a relationship. Being the best version of myself is the goal. Okay? Self-development is the goal. A relationship is just an added bonus. So I had to let go of this idea that a relationship is my crutch, that my partner is my other half. My partner completes me. I had to let go of all that, and I had to see myself as being full and complete. And then I had to change my mindset around relationships. Instead of, trying to hold on and latch on to a relationship as much as I could and keep them in my life and do anything that I could to do that, I had to change his mindset to, if this relationship works out, great. If it doesn't, that's still okay too. I still have me. And I come to find out that people are attracted to people who are attracted to themselves. And the moment I stopped being afraid to lose someone is the moment they wanted to stay with me forever. And I understand this is kind of like a paradox, a paradoxical statement, but it's so true. So the key to overcoming jealousy and insecurity and all that is to develop a routine where you can work on yourself every single day. Okay, look inside yourself and see what parts of you may not feel 100% happy with. Like, I know for me, I was always self-conscious of my weight. I was always self-conscious with the amount of money I had in the bank. I was always self-conscious of myself in like social situations, being socially awkward and things like that. So every day I worked on that stuff until that confidence naturally came to me through putting in that time and putting in that work. So you literally have to sit down and really think to yourself, like, what is the best, most ideal version of myself ever? Like, what does he or she look like? What qualities do they have? And then you have to start working to become that version of you. That's what it comes down to. It's the inside job, okay? It's not the outside. And it's funny, like, just thinking of how far I've come in this process. My wife went home to Brazil. She was gone for the last 5 weeks, and she just got back a couple days ago. And during that time she was gone, she went out with friends, she went to the beach, with a bunch of people that I didn't know. She went places where she had like 0 cell phone service, and I couldn't talk to her for days. But guess what? It's okay. I was okay. Okay. But if this were to happen 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, like, no way, I would have lost it. Okay. But now it's different because I took the time to work on myself. Okay. Nothing on the outside changed. It was all inside. It was all internal. And like, I knew in my heart of hearts that, like, whoever she was with, she wouldn't do anything against me. And I knew that. And there's also that confidence that if she did do something, like, there wasn't anything that I could do about it, right? She would have found a way to do it anyway. And again, if something happened and we split up, we broke up, whatever it is, that's totally okay. Like, I'll be fine. She'll be fine. And I look forward to, seeing what happens next. And kind of to add on to the story, it's funny, when she was there in Brazil and at these events, and, she was telling people, when she was meeting people, she was telling them she was married and stuff, and her husband's in the United States right now, she's in Brazil, and she had some people, like, flip upside down almost and be like, what? Like, where's your husband? He lets you come all the way here? He doesn't care that you're here? He doesn't care you don't have cell phone service? He doesn't care, da-da-da-da? Like, they were completely shocked because, again, we live in a world where society basically says that we have to be with our partner at all times, and we have to keep tabs on them at all times and all this stuff. And that's just toxic, okay? Having this detachment mindset is very, very powerful, okay? Having that mindset works so well. It's healthy, it's powerful, and it's a means to a very long-lasting relationship when you can just break off that idea of a relationship completing you and being whole, and understanding that you are whole yourself. And again, and I'll say this because I'm sure there's some people out there. I'm not saying that I'm some like flawless relationship god or anything like that. That would be really cool, but that's not the case, like, with anyone, not even like relationship coaches and people do that. That's not the case with anyone. Like, this stuff takes daily practice and it takes daily work. And it's very easy to revert back to the old ways. But again, if you start making, self-development a part of your everyday life, it's going to get easier and easier and easier. And it's going to get easier to think like this all the time, right? To think of this easy mindset and not, latched on, but be more of a detached mindset because you have developed more of a self-love for yourself. So again, kind of to put a spin on it, wrap it all up, is don't look at your relationship so much, okay? Look at yourself. The ultimate life goal is not the relationship. The ultimate life goal is being the best version of you. So what parts of you do you want to improve? Think of that ideal self and literally write down the qualities of them. Write down, what they look like, the things they do every day, how they feel about themselves, and make that be a part of your every single day routine. And that will help tackle those insecurities that you have. That will help tackle that jealousy that you have. That will help tackle some of those internal struggles that you're having. And you will literally start to become that person that you wish to be. Okay, you'll start to see that the more you start becoming that best version of you, your relationship will naturally become the best version of itself too. And all that jealousy, all that anxiety you may have felt before, it'll fade away. It'll disappear. And it'll disappear forever. So again, guys, if you like this video, I do ask that you help me get the word out to more people and take 2 seconds to like the video and leave a comment below. Even if your comment just says like, hi, that helps out this channel immensely and helps more YouTubers see it and helps me grow, and I would be forever, ever grateful for that. And please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and you can be the first to know when I post new videos on relationships, self-development, and all that good stuff, which right now, spoiler alert, is every single day. And one more thing, if you are someone who suffers from retroactive jealousy like I did, please check out the links in the description below to my Retroactive Jealousy 7-day Road to Freedom course, which comes with 90 days of one-on-one coaching and support with me. And also I have a Retroactive Jealousy Facebook community that you can go and you can join. That's absolutely free. And you can speak with other people who suffer from retroactive jealousy and help each other out every single day. It's really, really great. If you're not a part of that, again, it's absolutely free to join. All the links are in the description below. So that does it for the video. Again, thank you for being with me today, and I'll see you next time. All right, peace.